Hi, beautiful. Listen, so it has been a while since I made a video. Everything that I just experienced has put me in a situation where now I can create more content that is going to really make an impact, that's really going to help women. I did write down some notes just to go over what this video is about and what you guys can expect in the coming videos. So, a brief description of what I just went through so you guys can understand why I had to take a break. So when I created this TikTok account and my YouTube channel and things like that, it was the beginning of my divorce. I was literally, spirit was pulling me from this very toxic and abusive relationship that I was in for 23 years. And, I went to a safe house. From the safe house, I went back into the home, and then my ex was removed from the home. And then, even though he was out of the home, I was dealing with constant harassment and intimidation, doing little intimidating tactics to just try to keep me uncomfortable, turning my two older kids against me. So it was just a lot. I was going through a lot. So, I wound up leaving the state of Maryland to move to New Jersey in a safe house there so I can be closer to my family, because that's where all my family is, in New Jersey, right? So after that, I also took two of my younger children with me to New Jersey, but my ex, of course, went and filed an emergency petition with false accusations, saying that the kids were in danger and things like that. So my kids were taken from me and sent back to Maryland, okay? And it was just, I'm telling you, and I want to just explain a little bit of what I was going through, because so you guys that are going through similar situations can understand, no matter what you are faced with, okay? If you keep pushing and you keep persevering through whatever you're being hit with, I'm telling you, things are going to look up for you. All right. So what my life is looking like now. Okay. So, I'm no longer in a DV shelter, a domestic violence shelter. I have my own place. Okay. If you see my last video, I took a picture of me holding my keys in hand. Sorry about that. So that was a job that I applied to, calling for an interview. So, like I said, like, everything's working out. I'm in this space right now where, I have my own place. I am finally feeling free. I'm finally feeling peace. I'm finally feeling, this opportunity to completely heal and just grow into who I truly am. And, stepping truly into, my purpose, okay, which is to lead other women to, their strength, their power, helping them to, love themselves and learning to trust themselves, and just, showing them that they can get through whatever they are faced with, right? So, but yeah, life is finally coming together. I have a plethora of support and resources and love, making this move. Coming out here into New Jersey was very scary. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it took a minute for me to really just make my mind up and make the move. But I'm telling you, I'm so grateful that I did, because now it's only up from here. When things start to fall in place, smoothly, that's a sign that, God, the universe, spirit, however you look at, your higher being, that's an indication that the move is the right move, okay? So basically, from here forward, this is what this, my YouTube channel and my TikTok account is going to be all about. Sharing resources to help women leave domestic violence situations, because I swear I was connected with all kinds of different resources that literally helped me get to a more peaceful life, okay? I'm going to be teaching you guys how to find your strength. There's going to be plenty of words of encouragement, affirmations that you can speak to yourself to keep you in that, in your power, and just keep you in a positive mindset. teaching you how to love yourself, teaching you how to trust yourself, showing you techniques that I use to heal, creating a space for women that are struggling, with returning to their first love. And guess what that is, or who that is? It's you. Returning back to you, trusting you, loving you, and knowing that you got you. All right? I love you, beautifuls. And remember to keep that crown straight, my love.